Hey Marauders, it's Daphne.
And Kalia. This week we're going to be talking about our top news from what's been going on at Model UN, St. Patrick's Day around the world, and Marauder sports. This week we will be talking about on-school campus FSU opportunity.
On Wednesday, March 4th, all sophomores and juniors will have the exciting opportunity to meet with Grace Scott from Florida State University to learn more about college life and the application process.
For sophomores, this is a great chance to get early exposure to what college representatives look for and how the admissions process works. Even though graduation may still seem far away, starting to think about college now can help students make smarter choices about classes, after-school activities, and future goals. It's a chance to get ahead and feel more prepared before junior and senior year arrive.
Juniors who are getting closer to application season will gain valuable insight into navigating the college application process. From understanding admissions requirements to learning tips on how to stand out, this meeting can help reduce stress and answer important questions. Even if Florida State University isn't currently on a student's list, the advice and information shared will be helpful for applying to any college.
Overall, the visit is a great opportunity for students to take proactive steps towards their future. Events like this give students direct access to college representatives, real answers to real questions, and the confidence to start planning for life after high school.
Continuing on with news, we have Avery and Adeline talking about the event with Model UN.
Hi everyone, I'm Adeline.
And I'm Avery. Today we are here to tell you all about the Model UN competition that took place this past weekend in Orlando.
The Model United Nations competition brought together high school students from different schools to step up into roles of international delegates. Participants represented assigned countries and worked within committees to debate global issues, such as human rights, security, and economic development.
Through speeches and collaboration, students practiced public speaking and critical thinking. Overall, the competition was a valuable learning experience that encouraged teamwork, respectful debate, and a deeper understanding of what is happening around the world.
Here's Claire to share about what the experience was like.
It was a lot of fun. We all got to represent different countries. Mine was Brazil. My committee was UN Women, and we had two topics actually. The first one was prenatal and maternal health care, and the other one was combating sexual violence in the digital era.
Congratulations to all of the students who participated in the competition. We would also like to give a huge thank you to Miss O'Brien and all other teachers who supervised and directed the trip.
Thank you for joining us. Now turning it back to Kalia and Daphne.
Thanks so much, Avery and Adeline. Up next, we have Julia and Maria talking about St. Patrick's Day and its traditions around the world.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Global Lens, where we bring the world to you here at TCC. Today we're talking about St. Patrick's Day, celebrated every year on March 17th. This holiday honors St. Patrick, the patron of St. Ireland.
St. Patrick's Day started as a religious holiday in Ireland, but today is celebrated all around the world. It's a day full of green colors, music, parades, and Irish traditions.
In Ireland, people attend parades, traditional music festivals, and cultural events. Cities like Dublin organize huge celebrations with dancer, bands, and fireworks.
But the celebration doesn't stop in Ireland. In the United States, especially in cities like New York and Chicago, there are massive parades. In Chicago, they even dye the river green.
Other countries like Canada, Australia, and even Japan also celebrate with festivals and Irish-themed events.
People wear green clothes, shamrocks, and sometimes dress like leprechauns. The color green represents Ireland, also known as the Emerald Isle.
St. Patrick's Day is not only about religion, it's about celebrating Irish culture, history, and community around the world.
I'm gonna wear green and hang out with friends.
I wear green and hang out with my family.
We have a St. Patrick's Day themed dinner and we wear green.
So whether you're in Ireland or far away, on March 17th, everyone can feel a little bit Irish.
This is all for today's episode.
And happy St. Patrick's Day.
Ciao!
Up next, we have Josh and Travis talking about the Marauder sports.
Hey Marauders, I'm Joshua.
And I'm Travis, and this is your weekly Marauder Sports Minute.
The boys and girls tennis team had 2 matches this week,
They had a big win on Monday versus Northside.
and their next game is on Thursday versus Shorecrest.
The baseball teams were busy this week,
With a lopsided win on Monday versus Clearwater winning 16-1,
and then a tough loss Tuesday night versus Berkeley, losing 7-3.
and they play on Thursday versus Cardinal Mooney at home.
Let's hear from senior pitcher Josh Rodriguez, who just made his first return into action after having Tommy John surgery last week. All right, I'm here with Josh Rodriguez, senior pitcher here at CCC, and last night he pitched 1 inning scoreless, 2 Ks, and just want to know, how do you feel out there for pitching for first time in 8 months since Tommy John surgery?
It felt great. Everything went smooth. It was a great outing, and I can't wait to get to work next week.
Yes, sir.
The JV team also had games this week.
On Monday versus St. Pete Catholic with a big win, 10-1.
On Wednesday versus Jesuit.
And on Thursday versus Cardinal Mooney.
All right, I'm here with Zach Wheeler, senior pitcher here at CCC, just committed to Florida State College at Jacksonville. What made you decide on this school, Zach?
They gave me an opportunity, and I'm just really grateful for it, and I'm really excited for the next chapter, and I'm really excited to go play some ball up in Jacksonville.
Yes, sir. Get after it. Thank you.
The lacrosse team had a great week this week,
The boys had a game on Tuesday versus SBC and won 12-4.
and the girls had 1 game versus Parish Community on Thursday. The wrestling team had states this week.
Let's congratulate all the wrestlers that are heading to states.
Track has a meet on Thursday at Shorecrest.
Lastly, beach volleyball had 2 matches this week,
1 on Tuesday versus Sefner Christian.
and 1 on Thursday versus St. Pete Catholic.
Softball was busy this week,
With a game on Monday versus Academy of the Holy Names.
and Wednesday versus Northeast. That's all for this week's Marauder Sports Minute.
Go Marauders!
That's all for this week's news. We hope everyone had an amazing week. We will see you next time on Marauder News.